Each year, the Shelby County School Board approves a balanced budget that is designed to support the district's priorities and initiatives. We are now beginning our annual budget process and defining priorities and initiatives for fiscal year 2022. This year's budget process will be critical in ensuring resources will continue to support the needs of our students and employees during the global pandemic. After priorities and initiatives are defined through the strategic planning of our Shelby County Board members and Superintendent Dr. Joris Ray, the budget process begins with assessing student enrollment and attendance, as these are the main drivers for resources provided by the Tennessee Department of Education and the Shelby County Commission, funded from the collection of property and sales taxes. The current budget is approximately $1.5 billion. The general fund is 73%, federal fund is 16%, nutrition fund is 6%, non-federal grants, also called the special revenue fund, is 2%, and capital funds provided by the Shelby County Commission are 3%. The total current per pupil spending for fiscal year 2021 is up to $13,176, with the purchase of this year's devices for remote learning across all funding sources. More than 75% of the general funds are spent directly on classroom learning, while the remaining funds are used to run the school district and maintain our buildings. As we start planning for next school year's budget, we will need to keep our priorities first and consider how we use our resources to adapt to the new learning environments necessary to keep students engaged during the pandemic. We know that school districts across the nation, including ours, will face increased costs because of COVID-19 while potentially facing declining revenues for the upcoming year. It is therefore important that we seek your feedback to include in our upcoming budget process. However, let us first discuss some of the initiatives that our board and superintendent discussed in their annual retreat. Strategic Initiative Number 1, strengthen early literacy, grades K through 2, and continuing literacy grades 3 through 12. If our students are going to be successful, they have to be strong readers. This is why we need to fund initiatives to strengthen early literacy in kindergarten through 2nd grade and continued literacy in grades 3 through 12. Readers are leaders, and the district's budget for next school year will require a continued focus on literacy. Strategic Initiative Number 2, recruit, retain, immerse, entrench. Recruit and retain the best district leaders and teachers in the nation. Immerse them in professional development to embrace and teach foundational literacy skills, and entrench them in the community and classroom. Another key focus of our budget planning will include recruitment and retention of teachers. Students can't be strong leaders without strong teachers, and as Memphis grows, we need to be laser focused on our efforts to recruit, train, and retain teachers. We want our new teachers to have access to professional development that prepares them to teach our students, and we want to invest in our existing teachers by providing continued education that continues to make them teachers of excellence. We want our students to have not one, but many teachers who touch their lives while they are enrolled in Shelby County schools. Strategic Initiative Number 3, create relevant and equitable academic choices and learning environments to ensure scholars are prepared for the global workforce. Finally, the district budget planning and development will include a continuation of investments in improving our buildings and the course offerings in them to make sure students have access to academic programs in learning spaces that are continuously being improved, whether it be through routine maintenance, new construction, or technology upgrades. With the overview of these initiatives, we want to give every member of the Shelby County community an opportunity to provide input on the focus of next school year's budget. It is important to have a community-informed and transparent budget process. I also know that Superintendent Dr. Joris M. Ray and our 9 wonderful school board members are looking forward to your comments. Please take a moment to complete the Budget Priority Survey and submit additional budget feedback to budgetcomments@sesk12.org. Thank you for your feedback as we develop a budget that supports our most valuable assets, the students of Shelby County Schools.